Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry, that Goat Metal Show. And today, it's Tuesday, was it February 17th, 2026. All right, this video actually, I should have been done this last week. This should have actually had came out on Saturday, the 14th. Fortunately, it was a little busy, did a few other things. So I'm trying to catch up to this. This was actually supposed to be my second video for the second week of February for Georgie's Rooms of Rock. That the thing he put out with the February forgotten albums. Basically where you just went through your album list and you just look for albums that maybe you haven't messed with in like I don't know how many years. I think it was between what was it? It was between five. It was 10 and 30 years. I think it was. I think that was the time frame, if I remember correctly. So I'm gonna keep this thing going. This is my part two, and just hope that everything is okay with everybody. And I want to thank George. I just want you to know I didn't forget. So I want to make sure that everything else is done accordingly. So I'm going to tag you up on this, man. And I hope some of you guys get to do this, man. I think this was a lot of fun. All right. So let's get ready to get this shit going. All right. So this first album, I'm going to just talk about it real quick. Just give you a glance. I mean, I remember when this band, when they came out, they were fucking highlighted thrash band. And the first couple of releases that they made were fucking on point. Talking about Ignorance. And they did the EP Surf Nicaragua. They did American Way. Then Sacred Right came out with Independence. All right. Now, how I felt about this album, I'm sure a lot of people, after listening to those first 3 to 4 releases that they had before this album, Sacred Right to me had a sense of, being an elite thrash band. They kind of started, changing their sound a bit. It started going a little bit more off scale as far as the thrash was. I don't know. It's hard to describe. I mean, this was like one of those albums where I remember I was so excited to get it. I bought it, and it was a cool little disc. It looked like a little 45. Then then I heard it for the first time. I'm gonna let you guys take a quick glance at what I'm talking about. Hey! I'm all the same, I'll do it my way. Don't you see? It don't mean nothing to me. When I'm settled, I stand on my 2 feet. Yeah. When they went and they came in with Independent, can I sit down and listen to the album? Yeah, I guess. Is it something that is going to be like my first reach and want to put on and listen? Nah, I don't know. It's got to be one of those things where it pops up on a rotation or something, and I'll sit there and I'll listen to it, But it was something that I remember. Again, I go back to during that time when we were young, and we were into our stuff, and just hearing it. Feel that switch and that feel that they had, that they just totally changed their stuff. I mean, look, I know that they're still out and making music again and touring. I haven't really paid attention really to any of the newer stuff they started doing again. To be honest with you, I think I heard like one song and I thought it was okay. I think it sounded better than the Independent. Independent to me was like that was just a punch gut, compared to what I was listening to when I first started listening to Sacred Reich. So yeah, that's one of the ones there, man. Fucking Sacred Reich Independent. Now, will I toss it out of my collection? No, I probably will not. It will just sit there staring at me every once in a while, and maybe someday I might just put it back on and spin it just for the hell of it. As far as it's kind of hard when you talk about trying to release stuff from your collection. I mean, it just probably got to be some type of one-off that maybe you grabbed and never paid attention to. You can just get rid of it and it won't hurt you. But, I got most of their other albums, so it'll stay there. All right, so Sacred Reich's Independent is my first one. All right, now this next one, which funny yourself, I could still listen to this album every once in a while, but I haven't really, it's funny. I always see it in my collection. Never really bothered to take it out. But when we started doing this thing, with George, where I was just going through some of my old stuff, I put it on and I fucking listened to it again, and it is a fucking fantastic album. I mean, basically the argument could be that just because you got Trevor Perez from Obituary in this band, it basically is basically an obituary album, and I'm talking about Catastrophics, The Cleansing. Now, again, you hear it is being that Trevor Perez is in this album, and this is it's basically an obituary album. I mean, we just can't really count that out. I know they have a second. They only did two albums. There's this one, another one album that came out a little later on, and then they split up. But Trevor Perez was on this, and you could hear it's basically obituary. All right, it's basically so I consider this almost an obituary album, to be honest with you. All right, so let me let you guys take a quick little listen. All right, so you see what I'm saying, right? Yeah, it's not to take it away from it being a good album. It's a really good album, still a good listen, even to this day. I put it on and I listened to it front and back, and it just brought me back to that nostalgia of, hey, this is just another obituary album, but it's a good fucking album. It's a good album. So if anybody wants to give this a chance who hasn't, maybe just didn't even know that it existed. Yeah, Trevor Perez from Obituary was on this album, and it's basically an obituary album. All right, that's pretty much the gist of that. All right, so that's pretty much all I have right now, man. I want to thank my man George again for hooking me up. I'm gonna have those other two set up, George. Don't worry, I'll make sure to be on time. There'll be one this Saturday and the one following Saturday as well. Okay, so then you can have the end of the year. I forgot end of the month. I forgot what is it that you wanted to do, but we'll get that thing hooked up. All right, so all right, those are my two. And I mean, if anything, why don't you guys throw in the comments? What do you think? There's certain albums that maybe you haven't really heard for a while that you dug through your collection, and throw some names in there. Maybe it'd be something jarring some memories for me. Maybe I can go back and do some more digging. All right. So that's pretty much it. I want to thank everybody again who was on the live stream yesterday. We had a great time. We should be doing some more stuff coming up soon. So just be on the lookout, man. And thanks again for your support. We truly appreciate it. Over here at That Goat Metal Show, me, Tone, and Rich are always going to be appreciative of everything that you guys do for us, man. Totally appreciate it. All right. So this is Barry, That Goat Metal Show. Stay brutal.